Guys, you're in for a really big treat today because we are getting gameplay of the 100 overall unlimited Kristaps Porzingis, the first ever 100 overall card to release in packs. This is by far the rarest card in the game, with only 3 on the auction house, selling for over 7 million MT. And today we get gameplay of this card. So first things first, if you like exclusive, never seen before gameplay content on MyTeam, I need you to make sure that you have hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on this video as well if you want 100 overall Kristaps Porzingis on your account. Now this video would not be possible without the owner of this account, so I'm going to put his Twitter up on the screen and the link down in the description. Go and drop him a follow after you watch this video, because without him I would not be able to make this video. If you need help with your grinds for the cheapest price possible, look no further than Witty Grinds on X, the most affordable, reliable and safest grinding service. Link in description. Now Kristaps, 100 overall, originally owned. He pulled this card out of an MT single, which is just unbelievable. He can play the power forward, which is ridiculous. I just cannot believe that I have the possession of this card. I have control of this Kristaps for about the next 30 odd minutes. 99 offense and defense, 7'2". He's an absolute giant. And the stats, I've never actually looked at the stats. I assumed they were pretty good. It looks like 99s everywhere though, with the occasional 98 and 97, but nothing we're gonna notice at all. Just absolute pure juice. Now this Kristaps Porzingis, it's not like fresh out the pack Kristaps Porzingis. We got 7 legend badges on this KP, 31 Hall of Fame. If you could predict the auction house sale of this card, what do you think it would be? I'd have to say between 8 to 10 million. This is an absolute unicorn, as that's what KP's nickname is. He is an absolute unicorn, and we'll go through the badges right here. They're all here, and they're either legend or Hall of Fame, which is just unbelievable. But the time has come, guys. I cannot believe we're about to do this, but I'm gonna get some gameplay of this card right now in Showdown. I can only assume what my opponent's reaction would be matching up against this. He's got a pretty solid team. Got a D-Rob matchup, jump ball, and that's the first thing we've won today. Camera angle's not how I usually like it. We're gonna go inside and get rejected. Is the first thing that happens. I need to fix this camera angle. I am not used to this at all. I don't want to blame the camera angle. Could have been an accumulation of multiple things, but we're looking for that first bucket. I was gonna say we should be able to get around Jay Rich, and we do. We draw a foul. Free throws for the first points with KP. It's not ideal, but I mean, points is points. We're on the board. That is the first point. Who knows how many we're going to score today. Grabbing that screen from KP. We're going to kick that out, finding AK right there. I mean, this would be one of the cards that you could like legitimately get a triple-double with in a game, or maybe a quadruple-double in a game of Showdown. Like, this card can do it all. Our opponent is on Amethyst Rep, and you know, he seems pretty solid at the game as we get a mid-range basically in D-Rob's phase, but I mean, if we gotta pass the ball a little bit, so be it, I will do it. We get a steal. I'm gonna throw that up to Jay Rich. Lots of possibilities, but I want to run everything through KP. Like, he's just, I'm only gonna get to use this card, but it's for the first time I'll ever use him until 100 overalls are like common again. So I gotta enjoy it. I need to really just absorb this, really enjoy myself right here. Clamps up on D-Rob. He doesn't even want a bar of it. Watch the pass. We're ready for the pass. I'm not off balling, I'm just ready for the pass. We're on that fast break, going to KP, taking that inside, and an acrobatic finish. I mean, it's actually been a really good start. It's been 8-point first quarter for KP. We'll probably look at getting some rest for KP soonish, not just yet. Our opponent's on balling, which is good to see. There we go. Nearly missed out on that dunk, but when you're a 100 overall like this, the ball just finds its way in the hoop. That's not going in. Apparently it is. Let's look for one more bucket from KP. Preferably a look at a 3 would be nice, which we're not gonna get. We're gonna go back, go baseline. There we go. Give me, we got blocked. Can you get your own rebound? No. KP had a little bit of rest, not much, about a minute, but I did call 3 timeouts for him as well. I feel a little toxic doing that, but he needs to be on the court. This is where he belongs. Straight around that, I was going to say, I don't think D-Wade can guard 7-2. That's should have been a steal. Give me that. No, sir. AK got the block right there, but if you were a betting man, you would have bet it was going to be KP, who can blow by anyone and miss the layup. We get a steal. J Rich. Come on, there we go. Finally, I got that look at a 3. I knew it was going in. I have pink diamond Kristaps Porzingis. The jump shot's absolutely crisp as ever. We're back moving, and for some reason, the only 100 overall in the game is being left wide open. We got another steal, swing it to him, pump fake. He was leaning. I thought he was going to be on the ball. Could you imagine if he went for that? He nearly just killed Dwayne Wade. We're sitting on 18 first half points, and this free throw makes it 19. We've got an 8-point lead, which is pretty comfortable. I'm surprised I have got no rebounds yet. That was such a bad shot. Oh no, he's injured! We got injured as the 100 overall. Chris, my opponent is probably so happy right now. Now, at the next whistle, KP is more than likely off. We're going to have a chance to probably get one last bucket with him. Absolutely heartbreaking that we got injured with him, and he probably will not be allowed to come back on. Finding KP, and he gets swatted. Look at him jumping around. He's injured. Can he stay on? He's off, and he's not going to be allowed to come back on. That's annoying, honestly. That is really annoying. I'm flustered.
12 seconds later.
Guess who's back from injury? Kristaps is back. I don't know if I was able to put him on this whole time, but he has had a lot of rest. His ACL is hanging on by a thread, but we're going to see what happens with him because he's still injured. We're going inside, and we are running straight over the top of Zach LaVine. It's a close game still. It's probably not going to be too glamorous, honestly, like trying to basically score with an injured player. We're gonna get someone wide open if he's gonna keep playing like that. Gotta look for KP though, and I think our opponent knows we're looking for KP. It's not easy playing on one ACL, but if someone's gonna do it, it's gonna be KP. Guys, I got open right then. I just didn't. I'm getting more open than I'm expecting, and it's like flustering me like crazy, but we still managed to knock that 3 in. I'm leaving KP on for the rest of this game. I don't care. I don't care he's injured. I don't care he's tired. We gotta keep going with KP. There's no one quite like him. I mean, he's missing these shots. I'm gonna put it on the injury. I assume that's why. I mean, that was practically a wide open layup. KP, he's got 82% energy, so that just makes me think that it is his injury. We get a look like that, it's money every time. I don't doubt that. I'm kind of looking for things that are a bit more difficult. Quick pass up to KP. Could have shot that, honestly. We're gonna go inside and one. He's still, I mean, even with one ACL, he's freaking good still. He's definitely still the best player on the court, and we knocked down that free throw. We're on 27 points with just under 3 minutes to go. Get there for the help defense. Help defense. No, sir, it's not going to happen. Kristaps brings in his second rebound. You'd think there was more. KP, there's another 3. Honestly, the 3s have been by far the easiest thing to hit. Like, just a jump shot in general is really easy to green. Still up by 8. KP, can we shake Dwight Howard? Inside layup is good. That's 32. Under a minute to go. We're up by 10. I don't think there's much here that our opponent can do. This KP is obviously good. That's no doubt in my mind. But one thing that does surprise me is he's not that good of a rebounding card. D-Rob, when it comes to the rebounding game, has absolutely smashed KP. We're on 34 points. KP is holding his hip, which seems to be where his injury is from. We're going to look for one more bucket, and it ain't going to happen. He still had a 34-point game, and we got the win. The game of Showdown was much more impressive with this Kristaps Porzingis, but it is going to conclude this video, this exclusive 100 overall Kristaps Porzingis gameplay. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to hit that sub button, and I will catch you in the next upload. It's been witnessed.